Everybody, welcome back to Falcon plays Dark Souls 2. And don't mind these souls over here. I haven't died off camera. I basically, after last episode, I retraced my steps to where we initially died in that episode before we decided to take the other route to get a few extra items in the area. And I retraced my steps back to where Dogman killed me. So I'm going to get these souls that I had 26,000 souls here. That's pretty impressive, right? Probably a good thing I didn't lose those. Not that souls are too important, but, you know, 26,000 is still nothing to sneeze at over here. So before we proceed onward here, let me, we have to get across this little bridge area here. We're almost done with the annoying part of the gutter. Then we have to deal with the annoying part of the Black Gulch. But before we do, let's check out what's in here. Let's attack this once, just for good measure. Let me open this up now, and what do we have here? Just an item. No traps, no nothing. Good. Black fire bombs. Alright. Whatever. I guess I'll use those for something or another at some point. Maybe I won't, but, you know. At least it's good to know that I have them there just in case. A few spitting poison guys right there. Let me just get them out of the way just in case I forget they're there at some point. Now, I know there should be another bonfire somewhere. And it looks like I could drop down right there, can I? I guess I could use a prism stone to find out, but I'm not really too interested in doing that either way. Instead, I'm just gonna... Totally looks like there's something to drop down there. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta really sate my curiosity over here, so... Let me go into inventory. Prism stones, where are you? Let me use you. Speaking of prism stones... Probably the only really area I've ever used prism stone in this game would probably be here. I don't think I've used them anywhere else. It does seem like I could drop right there, but... You know what? I'm not gonna do that just yet. I still have this area to cover. Either way, so... I'm going to use this as an excuse to not dropping down and, you know, testing my manhood. Because obviously, if I tested my manhood, I wouldn't be too, I guess, complacent with the outcome of that, quite honestly. One of those things where, you know, it's a lot better not to know. It's kind of like, you know, when a person has, like, an ugly child, right? And, you know, they come up to you and say, like, oh, here's my baby. And you're like, oh, hey. And you're like, yeah, that's your baby, all right. And then you're trying to wonder, like, you know, what fucking, I guess Cthulhu monster that fucking family must have, you know, mated with in order to create such a gruesome beast. I mean, and spoilers to anybody that knows me in real life, and this might, I guess, rub the wrong way. You know, don't take it personally. I mean, the baby might grow into, you know, looking like a decent human being, or at least something that looks like a human being, which would be pretty good. Oh, this guy is back to us. Bad idea, hombre. I don't mind taking the backhanded assault on people, believe me. I'm a coward at heart, but that's perfectly fine. I do believe there should be one of those asshole exploding guys over here, right? Why wouldn't there be? Long, empty corridor. Or not a corridor, but long, empty... Oh, yeah. I could see your outline over there, you motherfucker. Not gonna play this game right now with you, okay? We have to make some progress this episode, and I don't want to fuck around with your blowing ass and shit. Rotten poison resin. Okay, Dogman has still not really noticed our existence, so that's good. Although, I think it's like a way to kind of get you, because you can see there's a little stone guy over here. Yeah. So yeah, I could have gone in there for the cheap shot, but at the same time, that thing would have pretty much taken a good, Dogman? Okay, I guess I'll fight you down below. That's terrifying. I'd rather be able to fight you over here, but that's fine. I guess he's gonna wait up for us and live to fight another day. Okay, where do I want to go from here? Well, obviously it's downwards. Oh, Dogman, did you just complicate things for me by, you know, happening to be there with like 70 other enemies? What is this drawbridge leading to? Okay. There's a lot of nothingness in there. I should probably really... Hey, you! I should probably really consider burning in one of those flame butterflies to kind of give me some light for this area. But what is in here? I don't remember what the fuck's in here, and it's really starting to worry me. Alright, I see a chest, which is always good. I mean, figuratively speaking, like a literal chest, not like, you know, I'm over here like, you know, being a creeper and eyeing at a, you know, female's chest area in public. I wouldn't do that. At least, you know, not too brazen about it. Kind of like always look from the corner of your eyes, because at least then it's kind of like, you know, okay, in a sense. Wicked Eye Great Shield. Wicked Eye Great Shield. I did get this right, but I'm pretty sure it's not really anything too crazy that I'm really... Yeah, it's the one with the hand. It gives you HP absorb, but, you know, doesn't really give you the 100% physical reduction that I, you know, really do need. So fuck that. I'm gonna stick to my Drangleic shield. I could drop down right there. If I drop down right there, I think it gives us an easier shortcut to the fog gate. But don't be fooled by that fog gate. Just because you go through a fog gate, you're not done with that area just yet. You still have to kind of do a little bit more traversing. But before I take that easy way out, I do have a few more areas to look into here. Because there's a few good items that you can get by going through a more of a dick bag area. But, you know, we'll get to that at some point. Dogman's down there, okay? Fucking Dogman, don't lie to me and make it seem like you're suddenly gone. And there's a few hollows in there with him, which is what complicates things even more. Alright, so here he is. Are there no hollows? I'm quite surprised there's no hollows with this guy, to be quite honest with you. Alrighty, Dogman. So mano a mano, one-on-one, no bullshit, alright? Let's just fight this out like regular Dogman and, you know, human man do. Let me just not get too crazy there with the attacks. Get a hit in, and then, you know, apparently 2 will drop into half HP. You know what, let me just circle behind you. It's a lot easier this way, Dogman. There you go. I like how he tries to kind of keep you away from circling, too. Like, he just kind of swipes you. He's kind of like, no, dick, I'm not really here to play this game, but unfortunately, Canine, this is my, I'm the dog pound man, or whatever you want to call those people. Not like those people, but... Alright. Really should consider using a firefly thing here. Just to kind of give me a better surroundings. I'm really lost here. Fuck. I'm not lost per se, but I know there's a lot of jumps you could... Oh, I have 11 of these? Fuck it, man. Let's use a few. I'm over here penny pinching my fire bombs when, you know... Well, not my fire bombs. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I figured there was like some sort of asshole situation over there like that, and there is. Now, I don't think you could kill these with an arrow. I think you have to have either a great arrow or like iron arrows in order for that to work. And as risky as it is, you could jump... Actually, no. Have I been through there? No, I don't think I have. Alright. So, this is the path that I'm going to put myself into here. Well, it means I have to jump it for one, and then pretty much take the poison in the face and the chin. Let's try it out. Okay. Yep. That was going to happen indeed. That's alright. That's alright. No big deal. I would just pop a poison moss, and there's a bonfire over there too, which is good. It's going to be our secondary bonfire. And now let me just get rid of these guys, and you know, fuck you guys for a fucking asshole situation that you guys just put me through here. And that one's not going to really bother anybody at that angle. And let me turn this on right here, just in case I need to relight my torch later on. Okay, I didn't see that one at all. Dick. And I think you could break through something here if I'm right. There you go. And let's light this bonfire. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to respawn anything. Not that I've really fought anything in this little part of the gutter just yet, but, you know. I guess I could do it just to get my Estus back, but... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I haven't fought anything over here just yet, so we might as well just kind of refresh everything into place. And give ourselves the best chance to succeed over here. Alright, so I do see the fog gate over there, another one of them. Let me get rid of this guy. And I believe this is the area that I really wanted to get to before I went through the fog gate, essentially. Because I do believe the fog gate over there, I feel like I'm saying fog gate a lot, too, will lead us closer to the Black Gulch, which is our ultimate area, or our ultimate destination when it comes to this whole portion of the game, to get to the Rotten. Alrighty, so yeah, this is not going to lead you anywhere just yet, just to the other side where that dog's at over there. Okay, I didn't see this guy. Get rid of this man over here. Not really a man, but the statue, and that one as well. Alrighty. Now, down below over here is where I wanted to get to. There's going to be a few different paths to take down there in order to acquire all the, I guess all the items that are down there, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Because, again, I did it before, but it's been a while since I've gone through the gutter completely, so I might have to take a few ladders up and down. So if that does end up with that happening, then I will at least cut some of the backtracking off just for the sake of not dragging this on longer than it really should, quite honestly. And this one is dead already. Good. Okay. Now, let's take a look around here. I could jump over there. That's not going to really do much for us. So I'm going to continue down this path. I know there is a specific ladder you could take. That'll pretty much kill you. Okay, so we found a booby trap ladder that we don't want to take. And, god damn it. Okay, I saw the hole there. I did see the hole there. It's not something, not an issue, believe me. Ladies, I always see the hole, right? Apologize, that's really insensitive thing to say. But no, I did see the hole there, but there is another drop-off ladder which has the same type of setting that you can drop off and you'll land on a actual... Okay, we're gonna die to the fucking hollow now. There is another ladder that drops off that way and actually drops you onto a ledge where there's an item, so that's what basically the confusion was about right there. Let me, I guess for the sake of it, drop down this Estes over here for us. Where's my stain at? Is it gonna be all the way to the bottom? No, it is not. Let me get rid of the... What, was that where we went down from? Really? Yeah, what just happened here then? Oh, okay, yeah, no, the ladder is right down there, okay. I thought it was the first ladder, but it's the second one. So let me just grab this again and fuck this ladder over here. I'm not gonna play your bullshit games over here, Dark Souls. Nice trick, by the way, from. So I actually missed that one altogether the first time around, so I guess I can't be too mad about that. Just because, you know, it's, even though I've been through this area before, it's something I didn't really pick up in the first time around, so that is always pretty good. Is there something I could do over here? Not particularly. Now, hopefully that hollow... God damn it, hollow. Will you just let me... Why do you have to be such a dick? I guess I could always, like, you know, just shoot him in the ass with an arrow, but whatever. I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction. He needs to come down here and, I guess, face the wrath of our mace. Alright. So this isn't the ladder as well. This is not the ladder that you once thought it was. So which one do we take is the real question here. There's one in this corner. I guess we'll try this one now. It's like a fucking process of elimination here, so I apologize for that, but I'm not too, again, familiar with this area as much as I lead on to believe him to complete the game. Because again, gutter, an area that I kind of just want to deal with once. I'd rather not climb that and just pick up the item. Poison throwing knife, alright. Now, is there anything over here? A hidden ladder? Nothing. Okay, so another bullshit ladder. I guess I'm gonna fucking go through all the bullshit ones before we actually hit gold over here, so apologize for that. At least I'm giving you an idea as to which ones you should avoid, so I guess we haven't completely lost the purpose of all this. Alright, here's where there's like fucking 2 of them together, 4 of them together, quite honestly. Okay, we have not taken this one, right? So let's take this one now and see where this one fucking leads to. It's like following the rabbit into the hole over here. Okay, and this leads to... This over here I found interesting, like you could actually walk through that, but that body has no item, which I found really interesting, because usually when there's like areas like this that you traverse quite carefully, the body at the end will have an item, but not that one. I can, however, drop down over here. Okay. This is one of the paths that you can take for some of those items that I wanted to point out in this area. Rotten pine resin is not really the, I guess, ultimate goal, though. There should be something better down there. Okay. Land on this pod. Apparently my guy is so nimble he can just land on pots and like not even tip him over. It's quite impressive. Okay, how are we looking at over here? I could jump over there. But for what reason? Let me just... Okay, chest. Good. No booby trap, no nothing like that. Now, it could be a booby trap, but at least no mimic. Great club. Alrighty, so here's where you get the great club. So that is one of the good items that you could find down here. And then... This is essentially where we ended up dropping to our death. There should be a few hollows kind of hanging around, doing their thing over here, with their dark swords apparently. Those are dark swords. That's the reason why they did so much damage to me up there just a while ago, because they're not just rocking regular broken swords, they're actually imbued with, or embedded I should say, with darkness. So, darkness is a item that it seems dark fog and torch already. Wow, so as you can see, like one hit will pretty much drain you to half at my... Oh, and this over here, asshole portion ready to happen. So, before we actually take that area on, let me clear out the rest of this hollows kind of lingering about over here. Now, we kind of saw what happened when I fell down during my demise and I crashed onto one of those things and I killed one. Oh, 20 life gems, thank you. So if you're looking for a good supply of life gems all the way at the bottom, you'll be pretty much good to find them. Now, when I landed over here from when I died, I crashed onto one of those things. And this is where it just went down the ladder from, right? Yeah. So, you might have noticed that there was some sort of a yellow substance that came out of that, and believe me, that could have been taken the wrong way, but I'm just not really meant to. What that was actually corrosive fluids, which, you know, might or might not sound like a sexual disease or something like that. So let me just remove everything and crash through this. So as long as you're naked, the corrosiveness will not do anything to you. Now the reason why you probably want to do that is because there should be, even though it looks like, you know, a pit of despair over here, you could drop down and grab yourself a fragment branch of yore, which is always good to have. And there's a fog gate over there, and if I'm right, that should lead to the black gutter, right? At least one of the possible outcomes to it. But let's test my theory out here. I'm running around naked, which is probably not the best idea. Yeah, so this is going to be totally the Black Gulch, which is our ultimate goal here. The other fog gate that we saw up there does not lead to any particular other area. It just basically, it's another path to get down to the Black Gulch. So, I suppose the only thing up there left is probably getting Havel's armor, essentially. But I do need a certain key for that, which I really am not remembering what it is. So we'll come back for the Havel equipment when I wrap it up. Probably next episode I'm going to do a few wrap-up options, or wrap-up portions of the maps that we've been to already, and kind of just gather some extra material, because I do want to get the Soldier's Ring, which I missed in No Man's Wharf, and I want to show that off. So we'll come back to that for sure. For now, let me just go put the Chloranthy ring on. What else did I have on? I had a Ring of Restoration, I believe, and then I had my soul rings? No, I had the Ring of Blades. So one of these does not belong, and I believe it's the Covetous. No, yeah. Let me just go and put the Gold Serpent Rings. I rather prefer items over souls. And then let's do Jester. And what else did I have on? Elite, Jester, and Drangleic gloves. Put my shield back on. Mace back on over here. Where are you at? I also need my bow. Alrighty. We're good to go, right? So let me rest up over here. Now, this area, there's going to be a few items, but fucking goddamn it is a pain in the ass to kind of maneuver through here. If you thought the gutter was bad, considering all the poison statues, well, this whole area to the boss, apologies there. This whole area to the boss is essentially a gauntlet of nothing but poison statues. So, in the sanctity of trying to keep this as complete as possible, I will try to take the fucking monotonous way of breaking down all these statues as we go. Not to mention there's some dickhole enemies here as well. So to repeat my whole premise of not liking the gutter at all, well, I mean, I'm gonna fucking repeat it again. I hate the gutter, quite honestly. My mind's always in the gutter, but I hate that about me, and I hate the gutter area, so keep that in mind. So let's see here. There is gonna be, like, the reason I'm taking it slow is because there's a few items here, and I think one of them is a decent item that some people might want to grab. If I do remember correctly, those eyes are staring right at me, meaning they're gonna shoot poison at me when I approach him, maybe? Nope. Okay. Surprised it didn't. And the thing is that they're at all sides, so okay. And one of them just got me straight up. Oh, I see the one that got me. It's staring right at me right now. I'll get to you, motherfucker. Just give me a second. Give me a second here while I can't even move through it. It's gonna poison me probably. I actually was able to dodge it momentarily, which is good. Here's a good place if you have the common fruits that I talked about that reduce poison buildup. That is a good place to actually use them. I might have a few that I don't think I'll ever probably use afterwards. I could probably equip those and use them, but you know, that would actually be playing like I actually know what I'm doing. And let's be serious here, I don't. Now these black puddles over here, they look, you know, safe enough, right? Well, don't believe it. Don't believe the hype. They are not safe. There's going to be critters in there. Really dangerous critters, quite honestly. Let me get rid of this guy here. Good. I don't think those guys will shoot you, right? And this should be one of the items that I alluded to. What do we have here? Oh yeah, Shadow and Great Magic Weapons. So again, the Shadow, not, you know, situational. Great Magic Weapon's pretty cool if you want to, you know, buff up your weapon and have a little bit extra damage there. I might do that. But in order to do that, I would probably also need to use a few Simpleton Spices in order to be able to use it on my class, because as you guys are probably aware of, this guy killed me the first time I fought him. Like, it scared the shit out of me for one, and secondly, I'm not sure if when he pops out from under the black puddle, his attack is like a one-hit kill, because he did kill me in one hit. So maybe my HP was too low, maybe I was in some sort of an animation where I took extra damage. I don't really know, but okay, that was really close to actually repeating again. So I'm trying to avoid that from happening. Do you get poisoned? No, you could walk in their little puddle without, you know, taking too much damage or damage whatsoever, or any sort of poison buildup. So wanted to make sure about that. They are relatively easy though. They're not going to be hard enemies. Just be careful when you're walking through them that they don't do that. That initial grab is what fucked me up, and again, I'm not going to really test it out if it's a one-hit kill or not, but you know, just keep it in mind that it could be. Alrighty, dude, do your swipe thing. They kind of look like those little, those hands from Zelda, right? They just kind of pick you up. The Puzzle Masters, what the fuck are they called? Puzzle Masters, even right? Doesn't sound right. It sounds like I just quoted something out of Yu-Gi-Oh! But they are like the Zelda enemies, so at least that's what they look like. I'm not saying that's what they function as. They don't grab you and send you back to the start. Okay, asshole poison guys. Alright, there I'm poisoned now, so we might as well just make the most of it here. And hopefully take down as many of these as I can without dying just yet. And let me just poison moss now. There's a few of them above as well, by the way, so they're just shooting at you from every fucking angle imaginable. Except the current angle. Okay. And then Big Penis Monster's gonna show up from the fucking crevice of the earth over there. They are really easy to kill. I wouldn't really worry about them. I'm not sure. They're not like the, you know, there's like those one enemies in Dark Souls 1, which can be a hassle. I know you could get up there and break those, by the way. Oh, shit. Alright, Penis Monster, you need to relax here for a second. Now, let me make sure that I remember what these guys' attack pattern is. I don't want them to show up and do something crazy and kill me. I mean, you shouldn't be dying to these guys, is what I'm going to say. Oh yeah, you know what it is. Don't lock on. You could basically attack them at the base of their, I guess, the shaft here. I apologize for the penis reference, but that's the best type of description to give. Yeah, we're not seeing any damage because it's kind of going by the head area, but if you do hit him by the shaft, it is going to kill him indeed. Which could be said about every man imaginable, really. If you hit him in the shaft, it might, you know, cause some sort of a, probably not perpetual type of death, but, you know, at least a slow, ongoing one. Alrighty, and let's grab these items if we can. Let me get rid of this guy, make sure this guy doesn't do some sort of flailing attack. You know, if that fucking centipede thing actually flails, then I guess all of my penis, I guess, mentions here might just be completely worth their price. Pop up again, man. Alright, so basically it's like, you know, just like an easy day at Chuck E. Cheese playing the whack-a-mole game. No big deal here, just kind of, they're not gonna really do much to you. I didn't die to them the first time around, so I'd be quite surprised if I died to them now, and I'd be quite disappointed, although considering my gameplay at times, I wouldn't really put it past me. There's gonna be a secret in this area that's really hard to fucking miss. Well, two of them. There's a hidden black, hidden. What is that? Is there somebody standing over there? I might just be tripping out. I see like a foggy thing over there, but it looks to me like there's somebody standing... Okay, let me pay attention to this guy before we go off on a tangent over here. Are you gonna just fall off? It would have been great if you just fallen off. Make it a lot easier for everybody involved here. Alright, you're dead at least, so... Am I just tripping the fuck out over here? Okay, I need to... Let me switch over to my bow. What I'm talking about is that over... Oh, that's just a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, so... Okay! Hey! I didn't trigger two of them, did I? No, just one. Okay. Forgot about that. Alright, motherfucker, get over here. I'm not gonna fight you over there with the poison, spitting things, right? Which sounds like I'm over here talking about some sort of, like, STD center or something like that. You wanna go over there? There's a lot of, poison spitting things. Radiant Life Gem. Alright. Let's get these guys out of the way. I apologize for the slow movement through here. I could just dash it to the bonfire, which is actually right over here. But I do want to clear up everything that's around here. The fog gate that we just saw right now is actually the Rotten. So I hope that we could probably take on the Rotten before this episode ends, and maybe I could beat him in one try. I mean, the Rotten is actually... Oh, shit. Oh, God! I just walked myself into a fucking situation here. The Rotten is a boss that isn't really hard, but for some reason, I find a way to kind of die. at bosses at times for no reason other than my own stupidity. He has a really predictable pattern as well, so I'll be surprised if I have a hard time with the Rotten this time around. But I'd be surprised, but not disappointed, because you know, unfortunately, when I play, I always expect the worst. And if it comes up good, if everything comes up in Millhouse, then I will pretty much take it and I'll use it as a feather in my cap. But I'm still, you know, not good. That's what we're getting at here. Alrighty, so why is this chest look so mischievous? Let me attack it once. I don't think I attacked it at all. And I got poison there. Thanks a lot, ass. Okay, poison. You need to relax here for a second. And alright. I'm gonna grab this. Divine Blessing. Okay. I'll definitely take that. I will risk poisoning over that. And let me just poison moss it up. I guess I could have just used my Estus Flask, considering I'm so close to the actual bonfire. And I should probably just use an Estus Flask to heal up. I don't want to die now when I'm so close to the bonfire. I don't know what other mystery lies beyond the Black Gulch. I mean, I explored this area pretty fully my first time around, and we're doing this again because, again, I'd rather have you guys get the gist of the whole thing here. But I think we're pretty much done. I think the only thing left is probably just spitting statues here, which, you know, fuck those guys. So let's go over on this side instead. And bonfire. So this is a really important bonfire, because in case you do die to a Rotten, you don't want to go through that clusterfuck of a run again. So really important due to that. And let's see here. Pharaoh's Lockstone. Okay. Now, how are we on time over here? I don't think I've died enough to really warrant cutting much. So what I'm going to do is before... No, you know what? I don't think I have access to the area down there just yet. I think you might need a certain key to get it. Let me rest up really quickly, and there is a... At the very least, I'm going to show it off. Hopefully without dying. Let me just get a homeward bone on here. I don't think we're going to fight the Rotten this episode. I'll fight them in the start of the next episode, and we'll continue on from here. But this is the end of this area, so once we get this is another Lord's Soul that we've acquired, so... The gutter, it's annoying, but it's not as long as some of the other areas in the game, so... Okay. So make sure that I'm dropping off in the right point, so... You could drop down over here. And... Yeah. What the fuck do I need to open this? I know it's a key that I'm missing that I should have. But this is essentially the same thing would happen with Havel's armor. When you open this up, you'll be able to get your first taste of the Dark Chasm Covenant. Now, if you continue going downward, you can still continue going down. Even though it doesn't seem that you could. But you definitely can. Alrighty, and now down over here in this fucking clusterfuck is going to be 2 giants. You could actually acquire your first giant soul over here. I don't think I'm really comfortable finding giants right now because I don't have the poison arrows for this. I'd rather have a few more poison arrows before it, because you fight 2 of them and they mob the shit out of you. So what I'm going to do is, before we call it an episode here, I'm not going to suicide in there. But I do want to give you guys an idea as to what the hell lies in there. So let me turn this flashlight on. Not flashlight, but this fucking torch on. And there you go. 2 angry-ass giants. When you fight them, you'll be able to get the first giant soul. The giant soul is really important when you want to take on Vendrick himself. Hey! Angry giant as fuck. Relax. They will leash over here, so once you get to a certain point, they'll actually draw back. And they won't come out all the way over here. But I wanted to show that off at least. They're guarding a few items behind them. And I'm not sure if maybe they're even guarding the key that I need to open up some of these locked doors that we run into just yet. I'm not entirely sure, but that is there. And after we take on the Rotten, and maybe I could get some poison arrows on me, we could probably take that on for sure. But either way, guys, let's call it an episode here. Next episode, we'll fight the Rotten and proceed on our journey. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it, you know, helpful. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up button. A thumbs up, I should say, not a thumbs up button. I guess you can click the thumbs up button to leave a thumbs up. That's how it works in YouTube, right? I'm not sure. I'm new to this. Either way, guys, I'll catch you next time.